we switched to our Baker's Fry stone ovens to these ovens. So the feedback that we didn't get any in terms that it was a difference was what we were looking for. We didn't want to make it different than what we had. We just wanted to make it exactly the same. And I think that was our goal. Was we didn't want to go backwards in quality. We wanted to make sure that we had a stone oven and customers would be happy with what the product was like, and that's exactly what we ended up having as well. Labor is saved just simply for the fact that, you don't need it. Like I tell everyone that comes in and looking at these ovens, you don't no longer need a pizza man to take the pizzas out of the oven. So you can have any guy that can take a pie off a screen and put it in a box. It's more challenging when it's a traditional stone oven where you got to make sure you got to rotate. You always have hot spots in the ovens, so you got to always make sure you got a true pizza man to actually watch the oven as well. Where your labor is taken away from that, having a driver or anyone that's available to kind of keep an eye on the ovens coming out. Also the time that it takes versus a traditional stone oven where we went from 10 to 11 minutes, depending on how busy we are. We have our set at like 6 minutes and 40 seconds. We can get a pie out of there. So obviously customer service has improved with the fact that, we're just not having a long waits on busy nights, especially. Rush hours is, definitely it's been a different story altogether. Like I said, the consistency, the way they're going in is usually the way they're going to come out. Whereas, if you have a stone oven, like I said, you always have hot spots in stone ovens. So you can put a pizza in first on a spot that's not hot versus, and then the second one going into the hot spot, you're going to get the hot spot pie coming out first, and it creates a little bit of confusion on the tickets. These eliminates that altogether. So what goes in first, comes out first, and just makes it a lot easier as far as confusion for the guys that are watching the ovens. Just made a big difference in our rush time. It just doesn't make that confusion, and it just flows more faster all around. Like I said, if you're training someone that's been working with either wood fire ovens or stone ovens, this just makes it so much. It takes all that off of your shoulders. So I don't have to really train anyone to watch the oven anymore. I don't have to worry about that. I just got a guy that just knows how to stretch a pie and put on a screen, because we use screens at our location, and that's all I need. Watching the oven is really a matter of just reading the ticket. You can read a ticket, you can take the pie out the oven. It eliminated all that training that you don't no longer have to worry about. It just makes it so much easier. Like tonight, I have an 80 pie order. I have a 40 cheese and 40 pepperoni order that needs to be done at 6:30 in the evening, which is also around a rush hour. If we had a traditional stone oven, it would be a chaotic to be able to get all these pizzas in together with our rush. We'll get that 100, those 80 pies probably knocked out in less than an hour, 45 minutes, between 45, 50 minutes to an hour, they'll be knocked out. It makes life easy. Maintaining it, cleaning it, it's not hard to do. No different really much than your standard ovens. Pieces come on and off manually with the screws, so it's easy to take apart if you need to clean it. Maintenance is not very difficult, which they provide you for the first couple of years. Is that correct? So everything has just been a night and day. I had a tennis elbow for almost 2 years. And it was just from the fact that you're grabbing that pizza from the back, and you got to rotate, and you got to look, and you got to throw it back in, and the opening and closing the door, and I explain that to people. You throw a pie in the oven, you got to open and close the door, I don't know how many times just to get it right. Whereas this, when it's ready, you'll see it come out on the other side. So it just made night and day. I no longer had tennis elbow. For almost 2 years, I had tennis elbow. So it just made it nice and easy for everyone, especially all the pizza guys here. So, and at a very high volume store like we have, it's been a lifesaver, man.